When you go to Nall, you're going to see everything from old warbirds to high-speed jets and who knows what else. I wasn't all hot over flying a jet, but I did want to fly a giant-scale warbird at Nall, and that goal came true. And let me say up front that none of this was going to happen without the help of my wife and my Bill squad from Texas. And there's a bunch of other people that helped with contributions over the months. Another surprise was that I was supposed to be giving this Top Flight P-47 to the guy that bought it, but they decided to give it to me. And once again, the Bill squad made my fight against Alzheimer's a little easier. And way more fun. I managed to get my one mistake out of the way early. I thought I was comfortably out in front of these planes, but my warts and all theory about running a website means that you're going to get to see the video my wife shot. We can't tell for sure how close the planes were, but this looks way too close regardless. This was totally my mistake, and if the guys flying these planes see this, you have my apologies, and you should know that this is the last time I'll do something that dumb. Thankfully, there was no contact and no damage. The P-47 isn't a 3D machine by any stretch of the imagination, but I was able to pull off a couple of pretty reasonable slow rolls with it anyway. One of the first things I do with any plane I fly is to see how it flies inverted. And once again, I find out just how good a job Top Flight did when they designed this P-47, because it flies great no matter what you're doing with it. On the last day, I did nearly put the P-47 in when I was doing a low inverted pass, and the stick slipped under my thumb. Looks like the vertical stabilizer missed the ground by under a foot, but it didn't hit the ground, so everything's okay. The runway at Nall is a few thousand feet long, but naturally I damn near landed in the grass short of the runway. RCers are always talking about how smooth the runway is or should be. The runway at Triple Tree Aerodrome really is that flat, and it really is like a golfing green. So beware, because once you fly here, you're going to be spoiled forever. In the 3 days that I flew at Nall, I got in about a dozen flights. And every one of them proved to me that Top Flight has the right idea when they designed this warbird. I'm going to shut up for a bit and let you watch some of the passes. When you fly a plane with retracts, you find out how smart it is to make a pass to see if the wheels are actually down. I thought it was pretty cool about thinking to do this, then I noticed that just about everybody there did this. Over the 3 days that I was flying the P-47 at Nall, I got several compliments on how good my landings were. I appreciate that, but you gotta know that the P-47 is a very easy plane to land. And I just think it looks cool when you set it down on the mains and it rolls a ways. And when you got a 21-pound airplane on the mains on Nall with that very smooth runway, it rolls a little farther than normal. This is Bill R. from my Texas Bill squad, and throughout the week down there, he helped me with spotting, starting the plane, and did a lot of stuff to make this week a lot easier. Plus, he's responsible for giving me half of this plane, so we're not going to be saying anything bad about Bill. This was the first time that I had met him, and it turned out that he's very easy to get along with, knows a lot about RC, and was a great support person for me. So with the help of some very special people, I was able to live out my long-term goal of flying a warbird at Nall. And that includes Scott and the rest of the crew from Triple Tree Aerodrome, where this is held. They heard about my long-term goal and helped out by inviting me to fly as their guest at the Nall event. The one constant, no matter when you fly at Triple Tree, is that everybody there are just great people. They've built what has to be the finest RC facility in the world, and they're very happy to share it with you. I look forward to coming back to the Triple Tree Aerodrome as long as I'm able. This is a very special place with very special people running it.